From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Go. And here's Mexico City now. Now Maxey. There's a screen by Aldridge. Maxey, that's good.
When Maxey has the ball, you got to keep him from getting downhill, or he's just going to take those points.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Now here's Cunningham. Inside. Aldridge. Off with the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
That one's good for two.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
George, right side. Shoots over Maxey. Pass to Maxey. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Montreal. Halliburton looking over the floor. And Carroll no good. And Towns has got the ball here for Mexico City. Outside Maxey. Back to Aldridge. Takes a three. And Towns with the three.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Paul George pulls it in. And Mexico City with possession. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Back to Mobley. For 3, Maxey. Shot that time, not on target. Mexico City leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Will it go? Hits the three-pointer.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Here's Cunningham.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
.36 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Mitchell. Knocked loose. Here's Tatum. Here's Brunson outside. Montreal again missing. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
First team foul.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
It's George on the wing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mexico City ahead. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from Mexico City in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Left side Irving. Williamson outside. Outside Irving. Back to Williamson. Forceful play by Zion.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Leonard can't get it to go. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Irving, that's good.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Montreal. 7-point differential. Pass to Banchero. George with it. Outside Mitchell. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Mexico City leading by 7. Irving with it. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Banchero. And it's Montreal's ball. For 3, George. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. A minute 53 left in the second. Outside Maxey. Here's Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And so here's Montreal. They trail by 6.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Maxey. Pass to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Maxey with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And here's Aldridge. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
It's stolen by Maxey. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Brown. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. And now it's a 7-point Mexico City lead.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
East Maxey.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Maxey. Outside Irving. There's a screen by Aldridge. And Porzingis with the block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mexico City ahead, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Maxey. Towns, right side. Puts the move on. Mobley with the block. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Banchero. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. Mobley, no good. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Aldridge outside. Outside Maxey. Back to Aldridge. Rebound Montreal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Montreal shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Terrific two-way play from Maxey.
Outside Maxey. Back to Halliburton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. It's stolen by Maxey. In transition, here they come. George, right side. George draws the double. The three from Aldridge. Buries it from 3. Aldridge has got 9.
Whenever Aldridge hits from out there, that's a huge bonus.
Back to Maxey. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Mexico City leading by 8. Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Pass to Towns. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 7.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now here's Maxey. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. The baseline J. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Montreal. Banchero no good. George, right side. To the wing, right side. Aldridge, outside. Shoots over Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
Good on the second one. And it's Montreal's ball. 11-point game. The three from Aldridge to stop the drought. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Montreal shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And here is Irving. Good D by Aldridge. And so it's Mexico City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Second chance shot. Now Irving. Here's Yao. The shot's good.
Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of position. Easier said than done, though. You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Maxey. Down low. Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team. Now to the lineup for your home team, Karl Anthony Towns.
And so here's Montreal, trailing by 10. George outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Cunningham with the ball, picked up by Tatum. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
George with the bucket.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And the jam by George.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
To the middle. Kicks it to George. Towns on a screen. To the inside. And the bucket counts.